one of the most useful things I have found is a Chrome extension that blocks all of these pop-ups. So it's called Extensity. If you go to the Chrome web store, you can hit add to, there we go. It'll go in here, and then it actually pops up here. So it's pretty easy to set up once you've set it up a couple of times. But as you can see, these are all the different things I have here. So you click either the option or the profile button. On this page, on options, the only real thing you have to click, and I haven't really messed with the others, is to click the show favorites and always on profiles. You want it to show profiles because you're going to set up profiles. And then if you go to profiles, one of the ones that you want to set up is always on. Now this to me doesn't need much. I really only need my password thing for always on. So I'm going to save that as always on. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to create some new ones. I'm going to create sourcing. Let's call it sourcing. You name it anything you want. Okay. And then this is what I want when I'm looking around, and so I want it to have Keepa. I want it to have Seller Amp, and still, of course, my my passwords. Okay. So that's all I really need for when I'm sourcing. And then go, and once you're ready to buy, so I'm calling this one buying, hit this, you go through and you can basically leave everything on because it, except for this scribe, which I don't use very much, but this will give you the accessibility to get to all the different pop-ups for coupons and things like that. So save that. So then you're done. So you close that, go back to your store where you're hoping to source. And as I didn't show you this part earlier, but obviously when you go here, the screen goes crazy. So now if I go here and I go to down to Extensity, I have these profiles. So I'm going to switch it to buying, sourcing rather, sorry, because I don't want it to constantly pop up all these things. Now all you have to do is refresh your page, and look, you are able to go and shop without anything crazy going on. So I wish I were ungated in Nike, but I'm just using this site as an example. So if you go here and you want to add to bag, and then you go to checkout, and then we're going to do guest checkout. So then here, and you're like, I wonder if there's any kind of deals on these. So then you can go right back to Extensity. You can go to buying. You can refresh. And here are all your pop-ups. Get cash backs, all of these different things. So it's definitely worth the setup to do because then you can just as easily go in here and actually cut it back off to the always on if all I'm doing is just surfing for myself, and you don't have to worry about those things. So I hope that helps. Thanks.